Right now we're in the Igls, Austria, which is just outside of Innsbruck at the Igls bobsled skeleton luge track. And we're here training for the para-skeleton and para-monobob World Cup races.
It's pretty amazing out here. First time in Austria, first time on this track. I slid at Lake Placid a couple times, but to be here in a competition with everybody for the first time, my adrenaline's rushing, my nerves, but my first runs went pretty good. The first one was really nerve-wracking. You know, it's the first time I've been down. I went down to the Dadgostar and you know, got down there, started counting my turns, had trouble coming out of 9, you know, caught some air, which if it gets quiet, something went wrong, you know. So try to get back on my sled and try to finish it up and relax. Second run came and still at the Dadgostar, you know, turn 5, and it was a little bit better. I started counting where I was at, started to get a little familiar, still caught air on number 9, which is always a bad thing, still scares me when it gets quiet, man. But made it through as well. Last run actually came from the top, you know, so I didn't push that hard. Nice, easy push. First time I ever pushed, you know, a skeleton sled. And got down, counted the turns, got kind of lost around 3 and 4. But once I hit 5, it got familiar. That's the Dadgostar, you know, so it's right back to how it was at, you know, nice shoulder pressure, and it felt really, really good.
First run, we tried doing nothing to see how the ice was going, to see where we needed to steer along with the track walk that we had before we sprint. And, you know, still not getting that smooth coming out of 9, still smashing the wall, but hopefully later this week we'll figure it out. My biggest problem is the kreisel so far, because depending on how I'm entering the kreisel and exiting the kreisel, I'm getting in late or early to turn number 8, which sends me late and early into corner number 9. And it seems like those are my main problem corners this week.
Every run we take, you gain experience. So every single run, you get a little bit better. You might have a little bit better start. You might have a little bit better entry or exit into a corner here or a corner there, depending on where you're having issues previously. You get to know your sled better. You get to know your equipment better. You get to know your breathing better. So every single run gives you more experience and improves your abilities down the track for future runs.
Of course, every time you go to a new track, it's scary. You've never been on it before, you know. But everybody is scared at some point in life, you know. But you're never going to know what you're capable of until you try it, until you get over that fear. You never want to be scared of something for the rest of your life. This sport is absolutely amazing, you know. And I'm here today, and I found a whole new career, a whole new passion that I never knew existed before, and I absolutely love skeleton.